In the previous videos, we have seen two types of customizations that we have done. One is going with whatever Spring Security is providing by default, where the Spring Security expects each and every request that coming towards it has to be checked for security credentials. Later on, we customized it further as per our custom requirements by making 4 paths as secured and remaining 2 paths as non-secured. Now think of a scenario where we may have to be deny all the requests coming to our backend for whatever reason. So one of the reasons that I can think of is like you may have some peculiar business requirement that my server should not accept any request even though they have proper credentials associated to them during some midnight time or some particular time frame. So in such scenarios, Spring Security also provides you a feature of denying all the requests whether they have proper authentication details or not. It will still deny all the subsequent requests that is coming towards it. So let's try to see how to do that. For your reference, I just put the first default configuration here with the comments default configurations which will secure all the requests. So here if you see, we are saying any request has to be authenticated for all the form login and HTTP basic. So later on, what we have done is we customize that code by using ant matches associated for each path like my account, my balance, my loans, my cards, where all these 4 has to be authenticated, followed by notices and contact path has to be non-secured where everyone can access it. Now, as I was saying, we should deny all the requests that is coming towards our backend. In such scenarios, what we have to do is, let me try to copy paste the same code from the default framework code. Now, instead of authenticated, we should tell deny all. That means in this scenario, any request that comes towards my Spring Security backend services, it will deny all of them regardless whether they are authenticated user or not. Now I am saving this code, starting the server using run a Java application. Oops, the server is already started. Let me go and kill the previous one. Now I am starting again. This time my server started at 8080. Let's try to go and test in the Postman. Now we have done the configurations to deny all the requests that comes towards backend application. Let's try to test the same in this Postman app. So now I'm trying to call my cards with get type, and I also provided authorization details. And if you try to send the request now, we should get forbidden error. That means whatever you're trying to call, it is denying. The reason is we asked the Spring Security specifically not to process any request, deny everything that comes. So that's why in this scenario we get forbidden. Think of a scenario where we want to try without credentials, and if I try to call again, even I get the forbidden error. That means Spring Security framework is not validating or not looking at my credentials at all. It's always giving a forbidden error saying that this path is not allowed to call, and that's why we are getting a 403 error. So this is the way how we should deny all the requests. In the next video, we'll try to see how to accept every request without authorization so that we'll also be comfortable doing the changes in our application whenever a situation occurs. Thank you. Bye.